May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness for those living with mental or behavioral health issues. There are lots of ways we can manage, and as Dr. Richard O'Neill in Syracuse tells us, Fido's, felines, and feeling fine is a possible solution.
Hi, I'm health and happiness psychologist Dr. Rich O'Neill, here with today's Mind Matters, Pets and Health, or the 4F Club, Fido, felines, and feeling fine. Well, folks, 25 plus years of research shows that there are big health and mental health benefits to sharing our lives with a pet. For example, if you have a dog, you'll be fitter. Unless you want the dog peeing in your living room, you gotta take her for a walk. And research shows you'll have fewer signs of heart disease like high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. And men who own pets who unluckily have a heart attack are likely to survive longer afterwards. And there are social benefits, like while you're out walking, you'll probably meet other fellow dog lovers who talk dog talk with you. And it sometimes goes from there to want to have dinner sometime, especially good if we're a little shy. And when you come home from work, no matter what kind of day you've had, your pet gives you some love. So research confirms people with pets are less lonely, less depressed, less anxious, and pet owners with Alzheimer's have fewer anxious outbursts, and their caregivers are calmer too. But be careful, because you can get some diseases from pets. Zootonic diseases, like from the zoo. Cool word, huh? So take your pet to the vet regularly when they look sick and practice good hygiene. Personally, I've never been big on slobbery kisses from dogs. Yuck. Benefits for kids? Well, kids in families with furry friends are less likely to develop allergies, asthma, or eczema, that scaly, itchy skin problem. And there are other benefits. A little story. 20-some years ago, one of our wonderful sons asked for a dog for Christmas. But my wife and I were raising two sons with the usual after-school soccer, PTA, homework, etc., working full-time, caring for my mom with Alzheimer's and sister with severe Down syndrome, both in local nursing homes. A full, loving life, but not a moment to spare. Tired a lot and not wanting to care for another being. So we got him a stuffed animal doggy and put it off for a couple of years. But he kept after us and wore us down. So finally we said, sure, we'll get you a woofer if you'll be the hoofer. Got a walker. Sure, I will. And his brother piped up, me too, definitely, twice a day, every day. Right, sure, we'll see, we thought. So we went to the pound and got a lovely dog, Wink. Truth is, they did the walking some. And we compromised and did some too, because frankly, it could be fun. A good walk, a chance to chat with the neighbors and even strangers, and the kids were extra busy sometimes and appreciated the help. And sometimes we asked the kids to fill the food and water bowls and find the leash and walk the walk in some of the worst weather and pick up the poop. And they learned if you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk, even if it's inconvenient or smelly. The technical psychology terms are delayed gratification, reciprocity, and personal responsibility. Yeah, pets teach us about putting ourselves aside for someone else's benefit, about caring for someone else first, and how what goes around comes around. And Wink loved them to pieces, and we loved her. So as millions of pet owners who have done this personal research know, pets teach us about love. Caring for someone else is love. I'm Dr. Rich O'Neill. Thanks for checking in on Mind Matters. Woof, woof.